I found a hidden folder on my mom's laptop, and now I don't know who my dad is. I'm 19. Came home from college for winter break. Nothing crazy, just family dinners, catching up, doing my laundry for free. One night, my mom asked me to help fill out a school form for my little brother. She handed me her laptop, said the file was on the desktop. But while I was looking, I accidentally clicked the wrong folder. It was hidden inside another folder labeled Taxes 2012. At the very bottom, I found a folder titled For When She's Ready. I wish I could say I didn't open it, but I did. Inside were scans of letters, photos, documents, all addressed to me. There was a letter from my mom explaining things, dates, memories, things I apparently never knew. There were photos of a man I've never seen in my life, and then I saw the DNA test. My name, his name, 99.999% match. But that man isn't the man who raised me, the man I've called Dad since I was 2. He's not my biological father. I just sat there, in shock. My mom has never told me any of this. And the folder name, For When She's Ready. But I found it by accident. She doesn't know I know. I've been acting normal, like I didn't just find out my life was built on a secret. But tonight, at dinner, she looked at me and asked, "Would you want to visit Charleston for spring break?" She's never mentioned Charleston before. That's where the guy from the DNA test lives. So yeah, I ended up going to Charleston. My mom framed it like a girls' getaway, just the two of us. But I knew what it really was. She didn't say it, didn't bring up the folder, didn't mention the DNA test. She just kept saying things like, "This trip will be good for us." The morning we were supposed to leave, I found her sitting at the kitchen table, looking at an old photo of me as a baby. And I just asked her, "Why didn't you tell me?" She didn't even pretend not to know. She just started crying, said she didn't want me to grow up feeling split, that my dad, the man who raised me, was there when no one else was, that biology didn't matter, that she'd planned to tell me when I was older, but older never came. I asked if he knew about me, the man from the folder. She said, "He does now." Apparently, she sent him a letter 2 weeks ago, and he wrote back, said he wanted to meet me. So I did. She drove me to a little bookstore downtown. He was already there, waiting. Looked like me, but older, calmer, scared out of his mind. He stood up when I walked in like he wasn't sure if he should hug me or run, and I didn't know what to say. So I just said, "Hey." He smiled, same smile as mine. We talked for 2 hours. He told me he never knew I existed, that he and my mom were a short, complicated story, that if he had known, he would have been there. I believe him. I want to believe him. But I'm still processing everything. I haven't told the man who raised me yet, the one who still texts me, "Drive safe," every time I go back to campus. I don't know how to. I don't know if I will.